Greetings, and I hope this message finds you well. My name is Marty Price. I'm the pastor here at West End Baptist Church in the West End of beautiful Greenville, South Carolina. I've got some exciting news to share with you, members and guests alike. This year, our focus from our pulpit, our preaching ministry, is going to be on the life of Christ. We just celebrated Christmas and the glorious event of the birth of Christ, eternal God, becoming clothed in human flesh in the likeness of sinful flesh, yet without sin, fully human and fully God. And so that's our focus. We'll pick up there in January and we'll move through his childhood and we'll look at his baptism and his temptation and the beginning of his ministry. His ministry is typically divided into 3 sections, and we'll follow that along as we go through the calendar year. To assist us in this, we have changed our daily Bible reading plan. We're not reading through chronologically through the Bible. We're not reading just from Genesis to Revelation. And we're not focusing on just the Old Testament or just the New Testament. We're actually narrowing our focus. And we're asking that everyone reads the Gospels together: Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Now, Matthew, Mark, and Luke are called the Synoptic Gospels. They have a common view of Christ. You'll find a lot of the same verses. You'll find a lot of the same accounts, historical accounts of Jesus' life and ministry upon earth. But they each have a unique perspective and a unique audience. Matthew, the first one that we read, is a great one to be first because Matthew speaks primarily to a Jewish audience who have a missional heart for the Gentiles. But he ties in the Old Testament truths and the Old Testament prophecies and the reality of the coming King to the person of Christ. You'll find the names of Christ emphasized there, emphasize his majesty and his holiness and the fact that he is God. And so it's a great study. Plus, Matthew takes us through 5 different discourses or sermons. We'll introduce those as we get to go through them. It's a fun read. I encourage you to read this through Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. And then the second quarter, April through May, we'll read through the life of Christ chronologically. We'll take different sections of different books and read from his birth all the way through his resurrection and ascension. And then the second half of the year, we'll repeat that. Now, the Daily Bible Reading Guide is available here at the church. You can pick it up any Sunday. It'll also be in your weekly worship guide, both in print and online. So you'll have a copy of the passages we're reading together that week. And it's also on our website. So I look forward to going through the Gospels with you with the prayer that you'll learn more of Christ, learn more of his experiences, his teaching, his ministry, his work, his deity, and his humanity, but mostly that you will increase and deepen your intimacy with him.